Also, there's one more thing. On line number 29 and 30, you will see that I used a different name for the parameter and different name for the property. This is not typically how Java developers will do it. Java developers will call the parameter exactly the same as the property. And now you must be wondering, then how in the world does Java knows which one of the two is a property and which one of the two is parameter? Well, Java developers then use this keyword next to the property. And I'll explain to you what that does in just a minute. Let me first change both of them, and then I'll explain to you what that does. So what that does is this. Look at the line number 39. The method setPrice is called, which is this guy. Okay, $70.99 is passed into the body of price, right? Who is calling the method setPrice? Who is calling setPrice? Book one, very good. So this works on behalf of book one. Okay, that's what it means. The price of book one should be this price. That's how it differentiates. Now, when book two calls setTitle, the method setTitle gets called. Python programming goes as the title. And this is now acting on behalf of book two. So whose title are you changing? Book two's. So anytime an instance makes a call to a setter, then this starts behaving on behalf of that caller. Make sense? So that's why Java developers would name the parameter the same as the property and will just precede the property by this keyword. Okay. Is everybody done with all these changes and have run the example as well? Oops, I made a mistake. It should be book2.price, not book1.price. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Guys, let's take a break here, a short break, 6 minutes break. Let's meet back at 7:25. Okay. And then we will look at one last topic in chapter 3, and we'll jump right into chapter 4. So let me pause the recording, remind me upon coming back. So I'll see you guys at 7:25. Start the recording again. And this is where we came this far, where we were able to use this keyword along with the properties of the class. Now it's time to take this to the next level, where we will go back up to the constructor and we will learn about overloaded constructors. And what is an overloaded constructor? An overloaded constructor is a constructor with different parameters. Means the first one had no parameters. If this one has 1 or 2 or 3, it'll be called overloaded. Or if you have two constructors and one takes 2 strings and the other one takes 2 integers, then they both will be overloaded. So any difference in the parameters will define an overloaded. Overloaded means same name, different functionality. So it's a polymorphic behavior. So let me copy paste the book, right? Exactly like this. But this version of the book will take a title and will take a price. Oops. And here it will do this dot title equal to title exactly the same way. And this dot price equals to price. The same stuff that you did in the setters we're now doing it in the overloaded constructor. Constructor are only called once. You cannot call them ever again after the instance gets created. Okay, so now let's scroll down to line 44. And for book number 2, I will give it a title and a price. Okay, and let me make some more changes and make line 46, change line 46 to say book 1. So book 1, I am setting through the setters. Book 2, I am setting through the constructor. So basically, it allows me to be a little bit more flexible in terms of initializing my properties to my choice versus relying on the programmer's choice that the default constructor does. So let's run it, and you will see that the book 1 is getting its values from lines 45, 46, as opposed to line number 49, 50 are getting its value from 44, which is user defined versus programmer defined.